everybody, welcome back to R&R Sugarloaf Farm. So today's video I'm gonna demonstrate how you can tell if your doe is in heat. And I have Joe, our weather here, who is assisting. He's being a nuisance, but he's assisting. So we have Mac here who is wagging, she's tail wagging. Her vulva, I don't know if you can tell because Domino's in the way. Let's see. Mac. So her vulva is a little swollen. It's kind of pink in color. She's flagging her tail. She's not standing at our fence line where our bucks are, but Joe, our weather, he's right here in front of her. He's kind of going over, and acting like a buck. He's moving the other does away. He's like, hey, he's being affectionate to her. He's trying to mount her, although he can't do anything because he's been castrated. And that's one reason why we do have a weather in here with, it is one reason why we do have a weather in with the does, is to help predict who is in heat. Now, she is being a little vocal to where I don't know if you can hear her. But she's making some grunting sounds. Domino's picked up on it as well. So, but we will throw her back in with our buck. She's already been bred once, and that was about 21 days ago. So she's already been bred once, which was about 21 days ago. A goat will cycle every 17 to 21 days. If they short cycle, it's going to be below that 17-day mark, usually somewhere between like 5 to 14 days. We had a big problem with that last year, and so we did a bunch of cedar protocols for this year, and so we are trying to cedar everyone, which Mac was cedered. We cedar protocoled her, but there's many different things. We could have missed our window of opportunity. We are going off of natural heats, as far as like just watching the does once we pull the cedar, and somewhere between 24 to 48 hours later, and it can be somewhere between 12 to 24 to 36 to 48 hours, is that whenever they go into heat. So we could have thought that we saw her go into heat whenever she was at the tail end of her heat cycle, but that's one reason why we have weathers in with our does, for that reason. So I can't remember, and that is Domino being a buck. So we have had a few does in heat the last few days. Leia, right here, she was in heat a couple of days ago. Yesterday she was still kind of in heat. Tilly was in heat yesterday, which we haven't bred those does. And then we've been waiting for a few does that we did breed 21 days ago to come back in heat, and Mac was one of those does. Now, and Lily, which the lamb has been going after Lily, but he has also been castrated, and the does don't like him. But Lily is retired, so she doesn't get bred, and the dog is going nuts, and Joe's just annoying. So she's making those sounds now, to where you can hear that. That's coming from her. Oh, and there's Stick, one of our little wethers. But she wants nothing to do with these guys. She wants me to take her to a buck. So I am going to go find out who I bred her with. And then I'm going to go put her in the buck pen. Okay, so we've got Mac in this pen with Chunk. And he's already got a lady friend. But so I looked at my list, and she was originally bred with Boomy over here, our junior herd sire. He is, gosh, he's 1.5 years old, and he's getting the job done. He can do it. We might need to put a tarp up between their pens right in here, just so the bucks can't see each other, because otherwise they're not focused on the girls and they're focused on each other. So we might have to do that, and if so, no biggie. We just put up a tarp, and because otherwise they're just gonna keep on doing this. In the meantime, we'll say goodnight to Mac. She'll stay here with Boomy overnight. And we'll see what happens. I'll be honest, today has been really weird. As far as the goats. Aha, there's Fernie. I had to come back out here and look for a baby. Come here, Fernie. Come on. Come on. Fernie. There you go. Go with Mama. So our mamas and babies, the 3 does that kidded in July, and their 6 kids, they're still being separated at night, just because I think it's better for them. Now, we started out kind of hybrid raising these guys before our fair, and then after our fair, we've just solely let them dam raise. So Fernie, the smallest of the 6 and the smallest of Faith's triplets, she is a very, Blueberry, get down. She's a very cute one, and she's more people friendly than the rest of them. But they are all out of Boomy's, out of Boomy. We bred the girls back in March or April. Oh my gosh. I think, I don't know, time elapses me right now. But we bred them back in the spring because they were 3 that didn't take last fall. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to wait until the very end of breeding season to breed these 3 girls. We are planning on breeding them this fall for spring kids, which that'll have given them plenty of time to nurse their current kids. And Joe here just won't leave me alone. He rubs on my legs and everything from behind, so sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I'll fall down. Not cool. He's also a Huckleberry kid, so all Huckleberry's kids wind up doing that for some reason. I don't know. So Mac would have had a February kid, but since she's recycled, it'll be March. And she was supposed to have been with Boomy, but I can't get to Boomy because of the way that the pen is set up right now, so I just threw her in with Chunk, and it'll be fine. I wanted to breed her with Chunk last year anyway, and there was an oopsie and she got bred with Jean-Luc, so it's fine. But anyway, so that is how to tell. That's pretty much the tall tale signs if your doe is in heat. Some of them might stand at the fence next to the bucks or as close to the bucks as they can get and scream for them, or just stand there and flag. But usually they'll have maybe some discharge, a swollen vulva. With it being swollen, which means it's not tightly shut, it's more open. And it might be kind of pinkish in color. And then just because those soft tissues are expanding, they're swelling open. But, and then that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. I will catch you on the next one, and y'all have a good one. Alright, bye.